What's up, y'all? I already did a video today, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm just bored and lonely because this quarantine has really got me like, just boring all the time. But I guess I just feel the need to like talk to somebody more, and I don't really have any friends. Like my friends, my coworkers, but I don't see them anymore, and I hardly ever talk to them. And life is just kind of weird to me lately, I guess. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of people who watch my YouTube probably know that I am all about the spiritual awakening and the shift, and that everything happens for a reason, and I'm very, I don't know, it's almost scary how things don't really bother me anymore like they should. And kind of at a loss for words. So one of my favorite astrologers, I watch a bunch of women on YouTube that are into astrology and predictions, about monthly predictions and yearly predictions. And one lady in particular, I was just watching her video, and she was talking about how in 2020 the banking system would probably fail and banks would shut down, and if you had any money in the bank, to get it out, because money will start getting stolen. And me being me, I thought instantly that's a sign, because it's just what I believe. I don't think it's a coincidence that $1,300 was stolen out of my bank account this morning, and then all of a sudden she says that money will start getting stolen, and that totally resonated with me, and it made so much sense. And I know I made a video earlier about how my bank account got sucked dry by an unknown person, and I was kind of angry when it happened, more scared and in shock, really. And yeah, part of me is really upset that I lost $1,300 for absolutely no reason. And the sad part about it is the research I did about my bank, there's been like 70 other cases other than me who's had issues with the bank, and the bank does not refund their money. And basically the bank I go through isn't, well, it's not even a bank, but the company should be shut down and it should be sued. So with that being said, I kind of came to terms today with the fact that I'm not going to see my money again. And I know I'm not going to see my money again. And it makes me sad because I just had surgery that my dad paid for. And the money that got stolen from me today was my income tax check and my first unemployment check. And it was all the money I had. All the money I had to my name. And that was part of half of the money I owed my dad. So there's a lot of bad things going on, but also not bad things going on. Like the virus. I don't know. I don't have a lot of words to say about the virus. But I'm not working. And I'm basically getting paid to not work and just not do much. And I don't know why I'm not angry. And I told my mom that I wasn't angry at the person who stole my money, that I felt sorry for them. And my mom said that it sounded like I was awakening, like that I'm awakened. And it kind of just clicked to me, you know, like, we are going through a huge shift in our planet, the world, collectively. A huge shift. We're all going through this. It really is like, kind of like the end of the world as we know it, and it's not. A lot of things are going to change from here. This is just the beginning, guys. But over the last hour or two, I kind of gave it some thought. And it's just money. Like, I look at what I've got. Like, I've got my van, which is my house, which I love. It's my home. I have my dog. I have my family. I have friends. I have, like, the life that I've always wanted, really. And losing $1,300, I'm not even mad about it. As much as I want to be, or much as I should be, it's just money. It's just money. It doesn't mean anything. And to be completely honest with you, in a few months or a year, is it gonna be worth anything? Like, is money even gonna mean anything anymore? Like, what is it gonna matter? Whether I have $1,300 or not. It's just fucking money. Are we supposed to live our whole life to, like, make money, pay bills, and we can't base our life around money? Like, our currency's gonna change. It's not always gonna be cash money. Things are gonna have to be different. There's no way we're gonna go back to normal life. From where we are now, the shit going on in our world, our countries, between being separated, we're all kind of, you know, getting closer together because it's opened our eyes to life almost. Like, things are changing every day so rapidly. And today I had a rough day. But I know it was a test. And I only say this because the older I get, the more spiritual I get, the more I start to feel things and start to know things that I don't know how I know. And sometimes I feel like I'm like channeling spirit or something. Because some of the things that come out of my mouth at certain times, especially when I'm talking to somebody who's going through a hard time and I'm like their therapist. Sorry for my tics, guys. But I start coming up with all this intelligent shit that I didn't really know, but I don't really know where I was going with this. But so I was taking signs from the universe, basically. And where I just saw this video of her saying money is going to start getting stolen and blah blah blah, and the bank system is going to start collapsing. It just made when she said stolen money, and I was just like, whoa, there's another sign. But last night before I went to bed, the last thought I had in my mind that I can remember before I fell asleep was take my money out of the bank. I don't know why I even thought that, but I was like, take your money out of the bank. And literally, you know, right when I woke up, my money got stolen. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. And I don't know why, and I feel like that's really confusing, because that's something they should be mad about. But I'm not. And I'm much more calmer about it than I thought I would be. So, there's a lot of changes going on. And I kind of don't know really how to feel about it. Like, it's kind of emotional to me. Because I can feel the world changing. Within the diversity of our world, we also have... we're also coming together at the same time. And I went to Waffle House tonight to get food. And one of the ladies that I like works there. I've only met her one other time. But tonight she was there. And I ordered to-go food, obviously, because you can't dine in. And somehow it got brought up about what happened to me today. Because we kind of catch up and see what's to do and blah, blah, blah. And she made food for me and talked to me, and she was really nice. And, like, she really hooked me up. She, like, doubled everything. She just hooked me up. And she was really nice to me, and she didn't charge me for my food. She gave me a crap ton of food and gave it to me for free. So I gave her $20 because she knows I live in a van and I just got robbed for all my money. And she lives in a hotel room with her 2-year-old and her 4-year-old. And she's just so sweet. And it made me think about how we're supposed to be compassionate to others. And how compassionate she was to me. She even offered me to come take a shower at her hotel room if I needed to take a shower. So it's people like her that are like the definition of compassion. She gave me food, and in return I gave her money, and it's just, this is what we're supposed to be doing for each other. We're supposed to be helping each other and like lifting each other up. And along our journey, we're gonna have times where we trip and fall and we hurt ourselves, or we lose something, or something just really tests us. And we try to fall into like a lower density vibration, such as anger or fear. But we're so beyond that now. Like, we're supposed to be shifting up. We're supposed to be loving light and loving life and being happy and joyful and just appreciating things that we have. And there's some times where bad things happen, and I want to lose faith in humanity. But then there's things that are really, really good that happen, and it brings it back. And it just makes me realize that there are two different kinds of polarities between good people and bad people. And there's a lot of good people good people that get hurt or taken advantage of. And there's bad people. And like me, I'm a New Earth believer. I don't necessarily believe that the earth is going to split into two and we're going to be divided between good and bad people. But I do believe it is a vibrational shift in our consciousness. Therefore, people on a 5-dimensional / New Earth consciousness won't resonate with the lower density anymore, and all the bad people, they won't be in our lives. They won't be able to even come near us or hurt us or do anything to us, because we're going to be so beyond that. But I'm starting to feel that, and I know that 2020 is the year of the shift, the Great Awakening. And if you think I'm crazy, that's fine. I don't really care, because I feel it every day. I feel things changing every day. The world as we know it is ending. Come on, guys. It's obvious at this point. So, just be grateful for the little things that you have. Family, friends, anything. It's not even, sorry, I had a hiccup. It's not even materialized. It's not about money. It's not about things. It's about relationships. It's about being good people, treating others well, just being happy and trying to enjoy the time we have here because it's so short. It goes by so fast, and all of you know that. It goes by so fast. That before you blink your eye, because I remember sitting on the swing set when I was like 6 years old. Like it was yesterday. I'll be 33 soon. And I have a 15-year-old son. And I can't even imagine where time went. I feel like, I mean, it's sad. It's emotional. It's not sad, it's emotional to think about being a 6-year-old girl and the perspective I had on life back then. I didn't have any care in the world. I didn't even understand life yet. I was so new and fresh to it, and I just wanted to be innocent and fun and play with my friends, and that's how life should be. It should never be like, oh, I did that when I was a kid, or that's how I acted when I was a kid. I am still a kid. And when I'm 90 years old, I'm still gonna be a kid. Because in here, I drink a lot of coffee, and I meow a lot, and I jump up and down, and I'm goofy, and I don't give a crap what anybody thinks about it. Because there's so many people that want to be around me because I am the way I am. You know, I'm just, you don't gotta change who you are for anybody. You don't have to impress anybody. And I found out the hard way, because for a long time I just thought I was a really annoying, hyperactive person. But then people started swarming to me, coming to me for advice, wanting to be around me because they say that it's so much happier when I'm around, or that I make them laugh or make them smile, and that makes me feel good, that I am spreading the happiness and my joy with other people. And the more I do that, the more I don't think about negative things. I'm not worried about anything. Like right now, I have no care in the world other than the safety of my friends and family. But I don't give a crap about nothing else, because I know that the universe is going to take care of everything for us, no matter what happens to us, negative or positive. There is literally, we learn from literally everything, and if we didn't, then what is the point of being here, and what is the point of making mistakes if we don't want to learn from them? How do we evolve? How do we learn? How do we know better if we don't? You know? So just take it from me. I'm homeless. Houseless. I'm a houseless woman who just lost her job, just like many, many other people. And I just lost all my money. I just got stolen. All my money just got stolen. And I'm still freaking happy, and I'm really confused by it. But you know what? It makes me happy that didn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to. And I just know that everything is going to be okay. Either way, no matter what happens to any of us, we're going to be okay. And that worried me at the beginning of 2020. I thought 2019 was hard. You know, getting out of an abusive relationship, losing everything. My car got repoed. I live in a van. It was a really hard transition, but now I love my life. And then 2020 came, and I had to spend every penny I had on getting the van fixed. And then I got the flu, and I was really sick. And then in the middle of having the flu, I had surgery, and I'm still recovering from surgery. And it's been a month, and money's always been a problem, but I'm starting to believe that maybe money just isn't meant for me. Because anytime I've ever come close to having enough of it, it's been taken away. So I think the lesson that I need to learn from this is that money's not important. Money's not important. It might buy you things, it might get you places. I don't know. But it doesn't matter to me anymore, because money's kind of a third dimensional thing, and I'm not there no more. So I'm going to stop talking now, because it's been almost 21 minutes, and I don't know, I'm just really bored and I don't have anybody else to talk to, so this quarantine's killing me, guys. Anyway, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow, because I am not going to have much else to do. So, I love you guys, and remember, appreciate what you have. It's the little things that matter and the little things that count. And try to think positive about even the worst situations, because they're really not that bad if you think about it. In a year, you're going to just look back and say, that's something I went through, and I grew from it, and I'm okay. I survived it, and everything's good. Love you.